This chilling tale was shared on Reddit by a user who wished to remain anonymous. Set against the backdrop of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, the story follows a new mother's unsettling encounter with a mysterious nurse named Kelly during her hospital stay. Despite the hospital's strict visitor policies, Kelly offers the new mom comfort and companionship while her partner tends to urgent matters at home. But as the day unfolds, it becomes apparent that Kelly's presence may not be what it seems, leading to a series of spine-tingling revelations that blur the lines between the real and the supernatural. And here's an account of her story. March 2020. The world was a terrifying, uncertain place. Hospitals were on edge, the word COVID carrying a terrifying new weight. I lay in a sterile room, not with the joy of new motherhood coursing through my veins, but with the leaden exhaustion of someone who'd been cut open, a helpless bundle whimpering in a plastic bassinet by the bed. My husband, Michael, was my rock, but he had to leave, just for a day, to make our house livable, ready for this new fragile life. Nurses flitted in and out, efficient blurs of white checking monitors and dispensing medication. I felt so alone, so scared. That's when Kelly appeared. "You poor thing," she said, her voice soft and warm. No starched uniform for Kelly, but soft blue scrubs and worn sneakers. Her hair, a warm brown, was pulled back in a loose ponytail, and there was something in her gentle eyes that made me instantly relax. "They said you need cheering up," she said, pulling a chair up to my bed. "I'm Kelly, and I'm here to be your friend until Michael's back." That she was. Kelly had a knack for knowing just what to do. She fluffed my pillows, made sure ice chips were within reach, but more importantly, she just talked. Funny stories about disastrous first dates, her dreams of becoming a pastry chef, the crazy antics of her 3 dogs. Her laughter was infectious, and for the first time in days, I laughed too. The nurses came for the baby's feedings. Each time, Kelly would say with a smile, "I'll just get out of the way," stepping to the far side of the room. The nurses barely glanced in her direction, a slight tightening around their eyes the only sign they even registered her presence. I thought it was odd but blamed the exhaustion and medication. Kelly was there to change the diaper when my little girl decided that being cleaned up was a grave insult. She was there to soothe my tears when a wave of postpartum hormones crashed over me, leaving me a sobbing mess. She was there, a constant, comforting presence through hours that would have otherwise stretched unbearably lonely. Finally, she stood, giving my shoulder a squeeze. "Well, my shift's almost up, but I'll swing by later to see how you're doing." She hugged me, a real, warm embrace, and her cheerful bye-bye, little nugget to the baby was so sincere it nearly broke my heart. Night fell. Michael returned, weary but with a flicker of excited energy about him. He was ready, finally ready. I couldn't wait to be out of this hospital. As I was chattering away, describing my day, the light drained from his face. I described Kelly, my guardian angel, the laughter and gentle encouragement. His face was ashen. That's when the night nurse came in, bustling and efficient. Seeing my stricken expression, she asked, "Who's Kelly?" Confusion warred with a creeping unease. I described her, only to have the nurse shake her head. "Nobody named Kelly was in your room, honey, and nobody matching that description works this day's shift." It was the hallucination thing. Of course. Drugs, exhaustion, maybe even some early postpartum craziness. But something deep down nagged at me. I asked Michael to describe what happened to his mother, why he'd taken so long. He avoided my eyes, and then it hit me. She had to have passed away recently. I shared my realization with the skeptical nurse, only to have her sigh and call the doctor on duty. More dismissals, hushed tones, gentle pats on my arm. I was losing it. But later, an unfamiliar nurse slipped into my room. "Everyone's talking about how you saw Kelly," she said, her voice hushed. She showed me a phone picture, 2 smiling young women at a beach, one unmistakably Kelly, maybe 10 years younger, but undeniably her. The story spilled out. Kelly, bright and bubbly, dead over a decade in a horrific tragedy. The nurse sat with me, not offering explanations, just a hand to hold. She cried as I described Kelly's kindness, whispering, "Finally, I know she's at peace." Why me? Why then? Those questions remain. But now there's a bittersweet gratitude alongside confusion. In my darkest hour, when fear and loneliness were gnawing at my sanity, it seems an angel came to guide me through. Sometimes, I swear I still feel a gentle warmth in the room, and I have to smile. Thank you, Kelly. And there you have it, folks. A tale that reminds us that even in the darkest of times, the line between the real and the supernatural can blur in unexpected ways. If you found this story captivating and crave more spine-tingling tales like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss out on new stories. Your support means the world to us, and it's what keeps these eerie narratives coming. So, stay tuned for more chilling tales that will leave you questioning what lies beyond the realm of our understanding.